Pues a lo mejor quieren jugar más al play action, güey. Sí. El morro. Su casa, güey. A ver si quiere ir a algún lado. No creo, pero bueno. A ver, chécale, güey, si se está viendo en el Facebook ahí, güey, y ahí salen.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Ok, vamos a ver este juego.
El
que esté escuchando, pues que escuche, y si no, pues no escuche.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick
Point
as we welcome you inside Levi's
Stadium
in Santa Clara.
Pero bueno.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers' all-time leading passer and two-time Super Bowl champ Ben Roethlisberger ready to lead this offensive unit. And he's led him since his rookie year all the way back in 2004.
Vamos a ver contra Roethlisberger. Va a correr con Conner, obviamente. Vamos a poner un wide 9. Ahí está. Y vamos a hacerle cargototototas desde el principio con Bosa.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
Para que veas.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now Roethlisberger
to throw.
Y se dejé toda la pinche pradera abierta. Y se me fue.
And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
El balón en la segunda mitad.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No, que me la manden a mí, güey. O sea, no me gusta abrir yo, güey. Sí, güey. Pero vamos a hacer el show de George Kittle, a ver si me sale.
Just shy of the 30. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Bien.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A very solid gain of 27.
Un jugador platillo que está ahí, a verlo. ¿Ese que está ahí? Soy yo, cabrón. Vengo del plan, güey. Pinche reversible, madre, a ver si me sale, güey.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Well, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Esta tampoco me sale
An
mucho, pero
incomplete
la voy
pass
a
on that
intentar
last
porque
play, and that
tengo un
means they'll need
solo
to come up with
marcador
something
aquí.
here on 3rd down.
Si se va, presionarme. Échalo, lo hizo.
It's Garoppolo.
¡Ah, no
Is
mames!
going to be incomplete.
No, pues ya vale más.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Hay un botón cuando vas a despejar que es el L1 que se le llama spin, güey, para que bote hacia adentro. No las he entrenado, pero las he hecho así, güey, y sí me salen, nomás que a veces me paso de potencia.
Ben Roethlisberger, he's the one that's left, Charles.
I keep hearing from my scouts around the league that Ben Roethlisberger's having a heck of a camp. It's a lot quieter in Pittsburgh, as you might imagine, right? A lot of the hubbub has died down, but he's playing well. And we saw last year James Conner filled in quite capably, went to the Pro Bowl in Le'Veon Bell's stead. And Juju Smith-Schuster, he was the number 2 receiver in Pittsburgh last year. Now he has to become the number 1 with Antonio Brown in Oakland. We'll see how he handles that, but the talent is there. And I love Jalen Samuels, a hybrid-type player out of the backfield in the slot. Dante Moncrief and James Washington have to make the biggest jumps out on the perimeter in order for Pittsburgh to still operate as they have on offense.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Era mía, era mía.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Julian Taylor, ese es el que se va a IR, pero decidió a volver. Bueno, de hecho, ni siquiera lo pusieron en IR.
Midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the
Fíjate, las RPO a expensas de que me la intercepten, chécate la de medio. Te fijas que tiene 2 alternativas.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then
y ahí tengo esas 2 trayectorias.
Good starting field position for them as they come
Dejas
up
apretado el botón y se va, güey. Mira. Antes de entregarla, buscas la trayectoria. Y todos se me dejaron ir. Mantengo la misma posición y hago esto. A ver si me sale con Kiro. No,
And he fires one that's intercepted.
lo que hace el güey es que cuando llegas a un punto, ya lo mueves tú hacia donde tú quieras y mandas el pase, güey, pero no me salió, güey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. That's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They start with a give to counter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big vehicles start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
D Ford, a lightning-quick edge rusher, has made his way from Kansas City to San Francisco, and no one happier than interior defensive lineman DeForest Buckner. That should free him up for more one-on-ones inside, and Ford's speed off the edge will surely make quarterbacks get rid of the ball a whole lot quicker.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Los Washington, güey.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Cárgalo, cárgalo, cárgalo.
Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially it will go as a 1-yard.
Mira, en esta misma posición lo que voy a hacer es de que salgan 2, pero me voy a quedar atrás, a ver si me sale.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
¿No puedo desafiar? Sí, güey.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him... Let's go! Let's go!
Está bien, pues, Carlos. Voy a seguir haciendo la misma.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
¿De qué?
No, Junior está en Europa, güey. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2.
Nada más tú y yo, güey, y alguno del grupo que quiera ir, güey. Si es en estrago, sí van, güey. Ahí te voy a esperar. Bien. Fred Warner. ¡Corre, cabrón!
There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Pick six, hijo de tu perra madre.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. And it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot.
¿Viste por qué le hice así? Y es corner, güey. Porque si lo dejas en medio, Roethlisberger quiere ir en medio, mono a mono, pero yo me quedo parado y nada más lo sigo. De hecho, cuando me hiciste con Amendola que iba entre 3 güeyes, me le quedé parado y fue cuando se la mandaste a Gordon, güey. Y le chocaron los 3 y la agarró, güey. Pues he hecho mis transitas, güey. O sea, bueno, tranzas, sino así de encontrarle truquillos. O sea, formaciones que me funcionan, que los jugadores sirven, güey. Pero aparte, lo que yo checaba que los años pasados no cambiaba nada, cabrón, ¿no? Tú cambiabas un chingo de jugadores, güey. Fíjate, por ejemplo, el squid es el L1, güey. La voy a patear con reversa, te fijas que es más corto. Pero tengo el aire en contra, güey. Es 1 milla por hora. Como este güey es derecho, aprovechas el perfil, güey. Y le voy a tratar de mandar lo más lejos posible, güey.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No, la agarró.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Entonces, esa es la que hacer cuando vas a encerrar o algo para que bote y regresa, güey. Le pegan muy abajo, güey.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back
out
onto
the
field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Los muevo por un lado. Saco a Bosa, ya no cuenta como 9. Siéntalos.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
McDonald.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands.
Dispárenle al gordo.
Completion, got the job done for a first down.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. On 1st and 10 is Connor. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Por dentro.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Voy a buscar ahora en las formación pistola.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not every chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Mira, voy a ver si la clavo con Peris al medio campo y me voy. Y no, me cayeron muy rápido. Es que necesitaba que se despejara un poquito más. Pero todavía tengo que hacer una primera.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
No mames!
And down he goes again. Mark Barrett in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Garoppolo, final shot here before half. He's going to right deep left side, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Dóblame de log, no hay pedo, güey. Estoy mamando en este juego.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about
mira,
guys who played
el güey que dijo lo más sensato posible del retiro de Locke fue sin duda Troy Aikman, que es el güey que yo más admiro de los... Admiro nada más, respeto.
How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner. Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety.
Y Locke ya está, es como que rehabilitas y ya, güey, es que el vato ya estaba cansado, ya estaba harto de eso, güey.
Congratulations, and of course Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class.
Y la neta, mira, como dice tu compa, que tal de papel, que lo quiera bien. Pero en Stanford no le pasaba nada, güey. En Stanford, ¡y güey! No me la dieron. En Stanford no le pasaba nada.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Garoppolo now.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, bring in your tight end.
In the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And once again,
está bien clavado ahí, güey. Solito.
They took a pretty big risk
Pero,
right
a ver,
there, going
por un ejemplo, a ver.
fourth down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that.
Tú eres fanático de los Colts. ¿Estarías imputado?
Can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
No, güey. ¿Viste que la gente está pidiendo el reembolso de sus abonos del año? La gente está pidiendo el reembolso del año. Y un jugador, la neta no sé qué posición sea, pero es un jugador de Jaguares que estuvo en Colts, les dijo, quítense de mamadas. El que quiera vender su abono, véndamelo a mí. Yo se lo regalo a gente de Indianapolis. A niños pobres y la chingada. Yo me identifico con la gente de Indianapolis porque me pasó con Jimmy, güey, el año pasado. O sea, pintaba el equipo para grandes cosas y creo que tenemos mejor equipo este año, ¿no? Tenemos mejor equipo este año. Pero el año pasado el equipo pintaba a todos, no, 16, 11, 5, los más, Claro, y perdió de pura pinche chingadera contra Minnesota, güey. Muévanse, esa aquí ya clavada. Y ya la vi. Nada. Entonces, ¿cuál es el pedo? Jimmy se lesiona, güey. O sea, este güey se hartó de lesionarse, güey. O sea, qué culero, qué feo. Pinche 1000 años para que tire. ¡Baja, pendejo! Quan Alexander.
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
No.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Porque lo mejor que tengo son mis tackles. Mis guardias y el centro ya tienen 2 años jugando juntos. Bien. ¿Qué significa? La primera selección del año que entra tiene que ser un guardia. Pero si tienes un tackle, mejor. Agárrate un tackle en primera para... No. Pero no tengo segunda, entonces en la primera ronda tengo que agarrar al mejor tackle o al mejor guardia. Y el tackle esperando a que Joe Stanley me aguante unos 2 años más, güey. En el momento que Stanley se retire del lado izquierdo, McGlinchey se va al lado izquierdo y que el novato, o que sería para entonces segundo año, se vaya al lado derecho y tener guardias de draft, tener guardias así que te hayan servido poco a poquito, güey. Son güeyes que te sirven y que los vas fogueando. Pero una cosa es que jueguen y no nomás que los tengas en el equipo como el estúpido de Garnett. Garnett no jugaba. Mira, aquí se los voy a cambiar porque tengo todo protegido en el centro. Y voy a hacer esto. A ver si me sale con Google. Me salió... ¡Corre, entonces!
55 yards. Well, that didn't take one play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Quedó grabado,
For maybe 3 out of the 6-yard line.
Ay, no mames.
But that call makes sense because
ya habla, Godwin, ya habla, güey.
Ya no mames. Formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Me interceptaron en el área, güey.
The safety Evans picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Earlier, we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack.
Me interceptaron, güey, porque la mandé muy pendejamente al centro, güey. A ver si lo alcanzo aquí a agarrar el pinche verga.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Es una cargota, pero no va a ser carga al final de cuentas. Ahí está. Vente. Pañado.
On second down, Connor looking for space. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Y otra vez. Pero nada más disfrazo la pinche carga moviendo a los jugadores de un lado. Y me muevo aquí puntito.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Me la agarró pinche Yuyu con su pinche bicicleta, madre.
And they're able to get this
one
across
bicicleta,
the
Yuyu?
35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
Yo preferiría ya, porque sabes que las bocanillas también salen en 20 baros, casi todo, güey. Si yo pido, es mío, si sigue a mis patitas, lo que se quiera.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move
laterally and
open up a crease that they can run
through.
Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on second down, Roethlisberger completes it to Moncrief left side. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Voy hombre a hombre. Aquí me voy a rifar para que no me den un balazo este güey, porque no está corriendo.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform. No dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick hitter. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of...
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Roethlisberger now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring it up 4th down. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Allá ya tiene un año que no juega, güey. Voy a hacer por uno.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Garoppolo. Out right to Bourne. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Complete. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Connor. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
¿Qué va a decir si no les entiende, güey?
Again, it's Connor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. On third down, it's Connor. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. And he's scoring down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Niners on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 4. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They still need one completion for field goal range.
yardas.
Just think about what they're over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to almost certainly win the football game.
¿Y esa cámara aquí, güey? ¿Por qué se fue la cámara así? Sí. ¿Pero por qué pasó esa cámara?
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take it. At the 25.
Ya me va a querer... Me va a querer bombear. Pero es arriba.
Here we go, here we go. Black 30. I'm coming.
Back to throw. Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Vas, cabrón.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
Warner con una intercepción, 5 tackles y un touchdown por el
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Vean los números de Jimmy, todos malos. Brida, un acarreo para menos 2 yardas, puta madre. Goodwin hizo 93 con 4 acarreos y Pettis con una recepción 3 yardas. Basura.